What if I told you that the power to reshape your entire life, to master your reality, align with the universe, and tap into limitless potential wasn't hidden, but merely forgotten? The ancient Egyptian god Thoth didn't just observe energy, he embodied its principles. His wisdom, embedded in Hermetic philosophy and sacred texts, has been whispering the secrets of energy control for millennia. And now, as humanity stands on the edge of a collective awakening, these truths are resurfacing for those willing to see. Energy isn't abstract or elusive. It flows through everything: the air you breathe, the thoughts you think, the emotions you carry. Known as Qi in Chinese tradition, prana in Indian yogic systems, and ether in Hermetic teachings, this life force is the binding essence of mind, body, and spirit. It's not a concept, it's the framework of reality. Thoth's teachings offer this powerful truth. Energy is neither good nor evil. It simply is. Like water, it can destroy or nourish, depending on how it's directed. And here's where most people go wrong. They seek external rituals, sacred objects, or complicated formulas. But energy mastery starts within. It's about awareness, control, and intentional flow. Imagine your thoughts as pebbles dropped into a vast, still pond. Every emotion, every intention sends ripples, subtle but far-reaching, across the surface of reality. When you're in alignment, those ripples bring synchronicity, opportunity, healing. But when you're caught in fear, chaos, or emotional imbalance, your energy becomes stagnant, and stagnation breeds disorder. In Hermeticism, the principle of as above, so below means this: your inner world is reflected in your outer world. Control the internal flow, and you shape the external form. And it's not magic, it's mastery. This is where Thoth's brilliance shines. His legacy was never about passive worship, it was about practical transformation. Master your emotions, discipline your thoughts, align your body, and you access the same force that built pyramids and moved civilizations. But energy without direction is like lightning without a rod, powerful yet chaotic. Discipline and awareness are the guiding forces, and most importantly, energy doesn't wait for you to feel ready. It responds to action. You don't need to travel to ancient temples to unlock this. You start right here, right now, with the decision to become conscious of how your energy moves, how it shifts when you're angry, when you're grateful, when you act out of fear versus when you create from love. At Insights Academy, we dive into these truths too deep and too powerful to explore openly on platforms like this. Join the free newsletter below and receive your digital copy of the Kybalion, a Hermetic classic. You'll be guided beyond theory into transformation. Thoth knew what few dare to believe. You are not separate from the universe. You are the universe in motion. And once you grasp that truth, the limitations begin to fall away. Are you ready to master your energy? Or will you let it master you? Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll unlock how the mind becomes the command center of energy, and how Thoth's lost teachings reveal the magnetic power of focused thought. The mind is not simply a tool for processing thoughts. It is the architect of your reality, the central hub through which energy flows and is shaped. In Thoth's teachings, this truth is core. Energy follows intention, and intention is born in the mind. To master energy, one must first master thought. Imagine your mind as a magnetic field. Every belief, every repeated emotion emits a frequency, drawing in experiences that resonate with it. When your thoughts are scattered or filled with negativity, They create static that distorts your energetic signal. But when your mind is focused, intentional, and clear, it becomes a beacon that pulls energy toward your vision. Thoth knew that the mind was not passive. It was the engine of creation. In Hermetic tradition, the principle of mentalism states, "The all is mind." This means everything, matter, experience, reality, starts as thought. With this understanding, the importance of mental discipline becomes undeniable. Mental clarity begins with awareness. Are your daily thoughts supporting your goals or feeding limitation? Are your emotions aligned with your intentions, or are they sabotaging them? Every thought either reinforces your vision or fractures it. To shift this, you must begin with observation, watching the patterns of your inner world. This is why ancient practices emphasize meditation, visualization, and affirmation. Meditation isn't just for stress. It's a practice of training your attention, refining your awareness, and sharpening your ability to direct energy. Visualization allows you to shape the energy field in your mind's eye before it manifests outward. And affirmations charge your mental environment with the frequencies of your choosing. But the engine behind all of this is will. Aleister Crowley once said, "Will is energy in its purest form." When you align your thoughts with unwavering will, your energy becomes unstoppable. This is not about desire, it's about clear, focused intention powered by conscious choice. Thoth taught that focused thought, guided by the force of will, generates what he called mental magnetism. This is the ability to draw in people, opportunities, and outcomes that reflect your inner alignment. It is not magic, it is resonance. Here's how to start. Practice daily observation of your thoughts without judgment. Begin each day by clearly stating your intention. What do you want your energy to create today? Use visualization techniques to build mental clarity. See your energy moving in alignment with your goals. When negative emotions arise, transmute them. Use breathwork or affirmations to shift the energy. True energy mastery begins in the quiet space of the mind. Most people live in reaction, bouncing from one emotion to another, controlled by outer circumstances. But the one who masters their thoughts becomes immune to chaos. They become the eye of the storm, still, focused, and in command. Energy doesn't respond to confusion, it responds to clarity. This is why Thoth's legacy emphasizes not external magic, but inner order. When your thoughts, emotions, and actions align, energy flows naturally toward your desired outcomes. This isn't easy. It takes practice. But every moment you choose awareness over distraction, every time you return to your center, you are building the foundations of energy mastery. You begin to notice the shift. Your reality responds faster. You feel calmer, more in tune. You start to feel the energetic feedback loop between your inner and outer worlds. This is when you step out of survival mode and into creation. Thoth's teachings remind us, the mind is not a mirror, but a brush. With every thought, you paint the canvas of your life. And the color you choose, that's your choice. Thoth's mastery of energy wasn't just theoretical. It was rooted in timeless practices that are as relevant today as they were in the sacred temples of ancient Egypt. These methods, echoed across different spiritual traditions like Qigong and Pranayama, offer a bridge between the metaphysical and the practical. They are tools to align your body, mind, and spirit with the universe's living current. True energy control isn't about mysticism or esoteric rituals. It's about reconnecting with the pulse of life itself, intentionally, consistently, and with reverence. Let's explore a few of the foundational methods that enable this mastery. Qigong, movement as energy. Language. Qigong is an ancient Chinese practice that uses gentle movement, breathing, and intention to cultivate and balance vital energy. While the terminology differs, the philosophy aligns perfectly with Thoth's teachings. Energy flow governs vitality. Through slow, deliberate movements, you unblock meridians, energy pathways, and harmonize yin and yang forces within. Practicing Qigong helps ground your awareness in the present moment, strengthens your energetic body, and connects you with the cosmos. Over time, your senses sharpen, your emotional body stabilizes. You begin to feel the energy flowing not only within you, but around you, a living, breathing web that connects all things. Pranayama, breathing life into energy. In India, the breath is sacred. Pranayama, the art of breath control, reveals that the breath is more than just a physiological function. It's the bridge between your physical and energetic bodies. Breath carries prana, the life force. One potent technique is nadi shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing. This method balances the two primary energy channels, Ida and Pingala, and activates the central channel, Sushumna, awakening the energy centers along the spine. It brings mental clarity, emotional calm, and prepares the body for higher states of awareness. Thoth's wisdom echoes here. The breath is a divine tool, and when used consciously, it opens gateways to deep insight and energetic balance. Energy visualization, turning thought into power. Visualization is one of the most accessible yet powerful ways to direct energy. Your mind doesn't distinguish vividly imagined experience from reality. Thoth taught that what you can see internally with clarity and intent, you begin to create energetically. Try this. Rub your hands together until you feel warmth. Slowly separate them. Sense the space between. Now, visualize a glowing orb of energy forming between your palms. Make it brighter, more vivid. Guide it to where you need healing, clarity, or focus. This isn't fantasy. It's a form of energetic command. You are learning to mold the formless. Daily practice of visualization sharpens your inner senses. It teaches you to trust your awareness and to use the mind as a sculptor of energy. Grounding, anchoring energy to earth. Energy work can be destabilizing without grounding. You must be rooted before you reach upward. Grounding connects you with the Earth's frequency, the most stable source of energy available. Stand barefoot on the ground or imagine roots growing from your feet deep into the soil. With each breath, draw earth energy upward into your body. Feel it rise into your center, stabilizing and calming you. Thoth understood the necessity of this balance. To become a channel of divine power, you must also be fully human. Consistency over intensity. Perhaps the greatest secret of Thoth's energy mastery was this: consistency outweighs intensity. It's not about grand rituals once a month. It's about showing up each day. 5 minutes of conscious breath, 10 minutes of mindful movement, a moment of gratitude. These actions, small and sustained, rewire your energetic field. Your energetic body is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. The more you show up, the more attuned you are to the subtle flows of life. This is the real initiation, not into mystery, but into mastery. In these simple practices lies the foundation of transformation. Energy is not something you possess, it is something you are. By reclaiming your connection to it, you step into your true power, not as a seeker, but as a creator. Energy mastery isn't about acquiring some new power. It's about reclaiming what has always been yours. As Thoth's teachings reveal, the universe isn't an external force acting upon you. It flows through you, reflects you, and responds to you. This ancient wisdom isn't a metaphor, it's a blueprint, and the moment you begin to live by it, the very fabric of your reality starts to shift. By now, you understand that thoughts generate frequencies, emotions amplify those frequencies, and actions channel them into manifestation. This triad of mind, emotion, and behavior is how energy moves from the unseen into the seen. When these aspects align, you become a conscious co-creator with the universe. The shift from chaos to coherence. Most people live in energetic chaos. Their thoughts are scattered, their emotions reactive, their actions inconsistent. This disarray sends conflicting signals into the energetic field, yielding unpredictable and often frustrating results. But when you practice coherence, a state where heart, mind, and body operate in unity, everything changes. Scientific studies in heart-brain coherence show that when your emotions are regulated, your heart rhythms smooth out and your brain waves follow. This biological harmony corresponds with energetic harmony. When you're in coherence, your intentions are more easily received by the universe. Your nervous system becomes more resilient. Synchronicities increase. Your body heals faster. To reach this state, integrate breathwork, visualization, and heart-focused meditation into your daily life. Start your day with 3 minutes of gratitude, followed by deep, rhythmic breathing and focused intention setting. End your day the same way. These small practices build coherence and consistency. Purpose as an energy amplifier. Thoth taught that intention fuels direction, but purpose fuels power. Purpose is the deeper reason behind your goals, and when you connect to it, your energy expands. Take a moment to ask yourself, why do I want to master energy? What kind of life do I truly wish to create? Who else benefits when I live in alignment? These questions root your journey in service, clarity, and legacy. They also dissolve the ego, aligning you with universal consciousness rather than personal ambition. When you serve something greater than yourself, the universe begins to work with you, not just for you. Living as an energy conductor, when you master your energy, you become a conduit, not just a container. You don't hoard power, you flow with it. Energy flows best through an open, grounded system. This means regularly releasing what no longer serves you. Let go of outdated beliefs. Release toxic relationships. Clear energetic clutter through nature, sound healing, or journaling. The more you release, the more you receive. Also, become mindful of what you consume. Media is energy. Food is energy. Conversation is energy. Choose inputs that elevate you. What you allow in becomes what you radiate out. Mastering the flow state. When Thoth described alignment, he pointed toward what we now call flow state, a heightened state of consciousness where effort dissolves and action feels effortless. Athletes, artists, mystics, and innovators all describe this sensation. You enter flow when your challenge matches your skill level, your attention is fully in the present, there's intrinsic motivation, time seems to distort or disappear. This state is not random, it's trainable. The more often you practice focused attention and creative engagement, the more easily you access flow. And when you're in flow, your energy is at its peak. You become magnetic, efficient, and powerful. The ripple effect. Never underestimate the impact of your personal transformation. Energy is contagious. When you live in alignment, you become a beacon. Your calm becomes a sanctuary for others. Your clarity inspires action. Your love dissolves fear. This is the true magic of energy mastery. It's not just about your life. It's about the lives you touch, the environments you elevate, the ripple you send into the field of human consciousness. Thoth's wisdom wasn't reserved for priests or prophets. It was meant for you, if you're willing to receive it. From knowledge to embodiment, you now possess a powerful understanding of energy. But knowledge isn't transformation. Embodiment is. It's one thing to intellectually grasp these ideas. It's another to live them. Here's your challenge. Make one energy practice non-negotiable daily. Observe your thoughts like a scientist. Redirect emotions like an alchemist. Act with purpose like a priest. Track your patterns. Celebrate your wins. And when you fall off, come back quickly, compassionately, and without judgment. Energy doesn't punish. It responds. The final key: surrender and trust. The paradox of energy mastery is this: the more you control, the less it flows. The more you align, the more it obeys. Mastery comes not through domination, but through surrender. Trust that the universe knows what it's doing. Trust that your role is not to force outcomes, but to flow with them. Trust that you are guided. In ancient Egypt, initiates of Thoth were taught to let go of fear, embrace silence, and walk in harmony. That invitation still stands. You are the vessel. You are the channel. You are the creator. The only question is, what reality will you choose to shape now? If this journey resonated with you, leave a comment saying, "I understood it." Ready for the next step? Subscribe to our free newsletter, Insights Academy, and receive your complimentary copy of The Kalian, a timeless guide to Hermetic mastery. Your awakening is just beginning.